Good music matters again. I've been waiting to say this one. An artist I'm working with recently crossed the 1 million stream mark on one song. He had over 1 million plays on one song, and most of that's got him up to 260k monthly listeners. I think the song has even more than 1 million plays if you combine all the fucking platforms it's on. It's probably about over 2 million, you know? The reason I'm making this video for you is because this song matters again. Okay, the song he made is really good, and it got the attention it deserves. I'm gonna break that down, and I'm also gonna break down how he marketed it, just so you know how that happened, okay? I want you to just copy him and do what he did. It's not so easy though. So first and foremost, the guy in question is called Blue6. I'm currently his manager. We're working together. It's going pretty well, I wanna say. He's been going up off of this one song called The Smell of Flowers, or like the fragrance of flowers. I'm gonna play it for you real quick because we're gonna talk about it, but I don't want to play enough that it might get copyrighted, so here. And that's about the gist of it. I know, some of y'all can understand it. That's fine. That doesn't matter. I want to say that the lyrics don't matter. What matters is just how pleasant it is when that hook rolls off with the beat. When it starts going like da 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 da, and then the beat kind of drops. It's just so fucking satisfying. And honestly, this is kind of what makes this song special and what makes this song pop. So it's not like the lyrics, it's that combination of it being so fucking satisfying. It's kind of like back in the day when Blueberry Faygo was blowing up. You just wait for that hook again, man. You just wait for that hook. You're like, you're kind of expecting it to drop, and you just get a kick out of that. The song is really good. The numbers prove that good music matters again. But here's the problem. You're looking at it, you're like, well, my song is just as good. Why isn't my song blowing up? And the problem that I want to address in this video is that a lot of people think that a song is good because they made it. And that's just not true. I'm sorry, bro. Like, the music you make could still be good, but a song isn't good just because you created it, okay? In the current day and age of everybody making music, in the current day and age of 12 million active Spotify accounts, of everybody having access to TikToks and shorts, and like I said, we are going to talk about how exactly he promoted it, so you can just copy that. In this day and age, I want to tell you what a good song is. Because a lot of people, they make a song and then they don't understand why it flops, and they're like, bro, it was a good song. But the thing is, in such tough competition, you need to make not just good songs, because again, your song might be good. You need to make excellent fucking songs, brother. There's too many people doing this. The saturation in music really is high. You just gotta stand out. Like, you gotta go above and beyond in your songwriting, in your beat selection, and hopefully in your marketing, which you don't have to, as we're gonna take a look at in a second, but good marketing still really matters. And so when you create a song, I really want to break this down for you. It's really important that you do consider TikTok shareability. And I know, even as I said it, I kind of felt unpleasant a bit, I kind of felt inauthentic a bit, you know what I'm saying? And I know many people feel similar to me because, like I said in a previous video, I fucking hate short form content. I think it's awful, but we need it. We need it, okay? We need it. We gotta use it. The reservation, this hesitation about making a song that is tailor-made for TikTok, like catchiness and shareability, I don't want you to look at it as something inauthentic. I don't want you to look at it as something that has to betray your art. You're kind of feeling that, oh, I'm making a song and I have to change it in a way to consider these platforms, right? No, that's not how I want you to look at it. I want you to look at it as you are an artist and a craftsman. Okay? Your art is your art. It's the energy that you channel through the song. Your feeling, your vibe, your rawness, your authenticity is the art. But there's also a craft side to it. Your beats, beat selection, mixing and mastering, your songwriting ability and techniques, they're a craft. And a craft doesn't have to be fun. A shoemaker is a craftsman. A glass blower making like little vases out of glass is a craftsman. And while all these things can still be art and emotion and all that and authenticity still matters, at the end of the day, how good you are at your craft isn't always fun. Get what I'm saying? Like visual artists and painters and drawers? Bro, my sister is a visual artist. The amount of time I saw her just sitting there making a straight fucking line on paper, just trying to get 100 tries at making like a straight line, or trying to get like 100 tries at making as perfect of a fucking circle as she can. She is an artist, but she's still doing the boring shit, okay? Shit that's not exactly glamorous. And most people, they confuse the two parts. They're like, oh, if I focus on making my art actually good, then I'm betraying myself and it's not authentic. No, bro. You make your art good by being good at your fucking craft, okay? And you level it up because there are skills you can work on. And songwriting, where you kind of program these hooks to know what the platform wants and to get ahead of the competition. Because think about this, Fetty Wap with Trap Queen. Just think about that one for a second. There was no TikTok back then. That shit blew off of like YouTube and radio before short form content. But it was just so fucking addicting. Like parts of Trap Queen were just so good. It is an excellent song. It truly is. And good songs mattered and do matter. I know some of y'all have been getting discouraged about like, oh man, all art is shit nowadays. It's fast food music. No, bro. Your art is still the raw and authentic you. And I want you to always be like that. But I do want you to understand that a lot of people have access to this shit now, and a lot of people are really fucking good and creative. And if you want an edge of them, you have to go back to the fucking drawing board and you have to make music that's not just good, but really fucking excellent. If you want a real shot, just like this song, just how Plusix got with this amazing piece. But the trick, I tricked you a little bit, okay? I baited you a little bit. That's not everything there is to the snippet. The snippet of the song I showed you isn't the whole thing. Here's the whole thing. This, for people who don't know, is actually Briar from League of Legends, but in Russian. This is the actual voice line.
How the blood is mine!
And this was the real hook to the song, the real hook of the actual excellent song that follows. And this is kind of this, weird voice and this thing added to the song, her voice line. It's so kind of creepy and magnetic that people, when they see the snippet of the song, they can't look away. They can't stop. And this is important, okay? Because you don't even have to change your actual song. You see, I have told you to like get better at songwriting, which is true, but you don't actually have to change the actual song and the content of it to match the platforms. But you can't just slap a fucking intro on it and just, compromise on saying, okay, I'm gonna slap a creative intro on it and that's that. And your song's gonna fucking take off through the roof. If it is good, if it is still catchy. So what did Plusix actually do to market his music? Well, not much. All he really did was post lyric videos. Bro, these lyric videos, this one that I showed you, and like tons of others just like it, is all he fucking did. That's it. There's no secret. There's no secret marketing trick. There never was. It was a good song, and it is doing well off of fucking lyric videos. He's not even showing his face on TikTok. And you can do the same if you learn to write good music. And part of that is actually the songwriting module in my community. I am gonna shamelessly plug that this video is sponsored by me, but I do this for a reason. I work with this artist, I work with other artists like you. They're getting good results, they're getting signed. Sanaya jumped from 32 monthly listeners to 7K monthly listeners in like less than a week, bro. I think she's even more than that right now, she's picking between label deals. And you can too. What I'm saying is the old school way is back, baby. Yes, TikTok and Instagram is still good. They're okay. I hate them, but necessary evil, whatever. But the old school way is still real. Writing good, authentic music is still the play. It's still a good vibe. And having good branding, good market positioning, understanding the finer details of the game is what puts you above 99% of these dumbass musicians that think that making music is how you make it. It is not. Making really, really, really good music and being branded and packaged as a artist really, really well is how you ultimately end up getting the results and the opportunities. And this is exactly what I got going on in my group. I really believe it's a good investment. Check out the link below, at least read the offer and consider it, okay? And I am also coming out with something very special in the near future. It is gonna be a service. It is gonna be on the higher end. It's gonna be a 4-figure service, but keep an eye out because that is just gonna be it's gonna take you to the moon, bro. And it's already taking people to the moon. We've been experimenting with it. Plusix right here is a good example of the exact strategy that I'm gonna be talking about in the future. And with that, I hope I inspired you at least a little bit. I hope you're happy that, good music's back on the menu, and I'll see you on the next one.